Okay, yes. Yeah, he can come right on to the top.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, if you are just joining into the chatterization, let me know if you guys can see and hear me clearly because we just got a little bit of light news that I want to touch on real quick. You know what I'm saying? Some Beverly Hills news. This is kind of crazy to me because it's kind of true. And I got some questions for you guys about, your thoughts on this current season of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So let me know down in the chat if you guys can see me and hear me clearly. I see some people jumping up into the room. I see Christy, Kimberly, Tracy, Lorraine. What's up, Sky Squad? We are in the building. Yes, your boy is on it today. Okay, Sandy says you guys can hear me. LaChristy says you good. Okay. Come on now. That's what's up. That's what's up. All my people in the room. Okay. So listen, just real quick, you guys know it's been busy today. It's been booked and busy today. You know what I'm saying? But the news is jumping, so I gotta jump too. Okay, so now this little bit of information comes out from my girl that I follow on Instagram. Her name is Bravo Historian. She is hilarious. She is hilarious. So follow her on Instagram if you guys get the opportunity. Okay. But Camille Grammer, well, I should say Camille Meyer, okay, from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. You guys know who Camille is. She's been a friend these past couple of seasons, but Camille was one of the people that really got jumped off on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills back in the day when she was going head to head with Kyle. Now, I feel like Camille got a bad rap at the end of last season because I kind of feel like the ladies ganged up on her after LVP left, but at the end of the day, I feel like she did hold her own. Well, she's going to be making an appearance on this season of the show, not necessarily in an official friend capacity. She's just going to be making some guest appearances. But she had something to tweet about that good Denise Richards and that good Erika Jayne. And I want to know what you guys think. I wanted to hop on here real quick and I wanted to ask you guys what your thoughts were about this season because we haven't really done any lives with regards to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and I want to talk more about this show because it's a show I feel very passionately about. Now let's get into it. It's been on the screen so you guys can see it. I didn't want to hold it from y'all. I didn't want to hold the tea hostage, but here it is. Camille says, as I said before, Denise is carrying this season. Even though I have no problem with EJ, meaning Erika Jayne, I would like to see Erika bring something more than self-promotion. Just saying. Okay, now listen. If I ain't never heard the truth in my life, I just heard it today, okay? I just heard it today, okay? Here's my thing about this whole situation. On every season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, there's always a target. There's always one person that all the rest of the ladies seem to choose to gang up on for one reason or another. And of course, this season is Denise Richards, okay? Regardless of whether or not Denise wants to have any type of conversations about relations around her kids or not in her own home, I don't understand why these ladies are so upset about whether she wants to do that or not. Who cares? It's her house. When you come to her house, respect her house. You know what I'm saying? I don't really understand the notion that these ladies feel shamed because she don't want them discussing those types of things around her kids in her own home. I don't get it. And I feel like they're making a whole thing out of nothing so that they keep the drama off of the rest of themselves. That's what I feel like. I also feel like for as much as I like Lisa Rinna, she is not a good friend to Denise Richards in any way, shape, or form, okay? In any way, shape, or form. Now, I don't know what's about to pop off between Erika Jayne and Denise Richards' husband tonight, but apparently it's going to go down. So we are going to be watching it, right? Now, here's my thing with regards to Erika Jayne. I kind of have to agree with what Camille says, okay? I love Erika. I do. I think Erika needs her own show. But I think in the mix with these ladies, I kind of have to agree with Erika Jayne. Most of what she does on this show tends to be about her business life, her performance life. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we don't really get a sense of what her actual real life is like. Let's say, for instance, interestingly enough, Sutton could not be a housewife on this season because she could not show her kids. Okay? We have never seen Erika Jayne's kids, and it's been perfectly okay. I don't understand why what's good for the goose is not good for the gander in this situation. Okay? I just don't get it. Now, to me, I just feel like if you're going to do that to one person, it has to be okay for the next person. Does that make any sense to you guys? And I know that a lot of you guys like Erika Jayne, and I don't dislike her. The thing is, I absolutely love Erika Jayne. I really, really do. But I just feel like the way she kind of conducts herself on this show, I feel like she needs to be on her own show. I would love to see her making the album, making the video, you know what I'm saying, preparing for the tour, expanding her glam closet, hiring dancers. Side note, I know one of her old dancers as well. Anyway, but yeah, that's kind of what I want to see from her. And I just feel like in terms of what she brings, in terms of the interactions to the show, is something that's odd about how she interacts with everybody except for Lisa Rinna, because I feel like they have a true, like a real deal friendship. You know what I'm saying? I also feel like Erika could possibly have a real good friendship with that Garcelle. I can see them kind of identifying with each other in some way, shape, or form. But I don't know. I've been doing a lot of talking, but what do you guys feel about Erika Jayne this season? Okay, I just want to know this. I just want to know. I want to read some of you guys' comments because I face a conundrum with her. I really, really, really face a conundrum with her. Someone says, but we complain when they have nothing else going on. We can't have it all. Listen, I want to know what y'all think. Nicole says none of them really have a storyline. I disagree with that. I feel like Erika has a story. I feel like Erika does have a storyline. I feel like she has. She's one of the people that we get to see everything that she's doing business-wise. I do feel like that. I think it's Rahendra Stark says Erika has been boring for the last 2 seasons. It's interesting. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm just really on the fence with this whole situation about Erika. Crystal hit it on the head. I think she's amazing, but she doesn't give us personal. Denise says she's not above anyone else. Rosetta says she's very standoffish. I agree with all of those assessments. Martine says, come on, she's making efforts this season. Okay. I can see she has shed some tears at the beginning of this season. So we'll give her that. Grace Turner says they're using Denise to hide their financial problems that have been in the blogs. I definitely think that the way the season started off, there were a bunch of different arguments kind of playing out, particularly centered around whatever is going on with Kyle Richards and her. I don't know what's happening with Kyle the beginning of this season, but I just felt like she was on one. I felt like she was maybe tired or I don't know, but she was definitely on something that made her, and I don't mean no drugs or nothing like that. I'm just saying she was on, like something was wrong. Something was going on, which made her so combative towards everybody, right? And I feel like what happened was everybody needed to reconfigure themselves after that, and then they got on the same page and made Denise the target. That's kind of what I feel. That's how I feel about this whole situation with Denise. Nene says Erika admits to being standoffish though. Okay, here's the thing. Being standoffish doesn't necessarily make for the best reality TV show stars. I'm sorry, they don't. Now, I do admit that you need a balance of personality types on a reality show. But what makes a reality show great is when a person just says to themselves, I'm going to give everything to the platform. Because that's what's required. That's what's required. just having done a reality show, you can't come on the screen and sort of dictate, I'm gonna only maneuver this way. I'm only gonna maneuver this way, and that's all they're gonna get. That doesn't make for a good show. Teddy needs to go. Teddy needs to go. Nene says her confessionals make up for it. You know, Erika has some great confessionals. I just feel like I wish she brought some of that same energy sometimes to the actual show. Because I think if she did, she would be killer, okay? She would be it on that show, okay? Crystal says they go where the wind blows and it bothers me. That's why I miss, who was it? Vanderpump, I think. I think Teddy does need to go. All in favor of Teddy getting the boot. I don't dislike her as a person. I just feel like she's not good for this show. You know what I'm saying? She's just not good for this particular show. They could have replaced Teddy with Brandy and we would have had a real, then I felt like we would have had, y'all know who I really miss? Let's get down to it. Let's really speak about it. I miss Taylor Armstrong and Kim Richards. Now what? I miss those two because I feel like those two people on this particular show, I feel like they really brought something special because they had so many things going on in their lives that were just in disarray. And I feel like that's something that you want to see how people maneuver through that because we all got a little bit of disarray in our lives. That's real. It ain't real to just be an ice princess. That's just not real. That's not what I feel like a lot of the audience can relate to, which is why I feel like I said she needs her own show. You know what I'm saying? She needs a show where she could just be a glamazon. You know what I'm saying? Just do that, you know, do something else. You know, I just would prefer her on another show. That's just it. That's just it. But Taylor needs to come back. Taylor and Kim, once they left, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. The show went down a little bit. The show definitely went down, in my princess. I'm sorry, I'm reading somebody else's statement. In my opinion, the show went down. Crystal says, I like it when it wasn't so scripted, when everybody wasn't so aware of their brands. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like back in those days, you had women who were living the Hollywood life, and you got to see behind the curtain that it wasn't so pleasant. You know what I'm saying? Kim with her alcohol abuse problems. Taylor with her ex-husband and everything that came along with that. To see her maneuver through that situation, that was some real stuff. That was riveting television, though I don't wish that on anybody. I just felt like when we were seeing that, we were seeing something that was just, that we had never seen before. To see her maneuver her way through it and recover and all the ups and downs that came along with it. And now that she's in a good space, we don't get to see her anymore. You know what I'm saying? The authenticity is gone. Somebody said it in the comments. The authenticity is gone. And Erika does, Monica, you're correct. Erika does come across as being very pretentious. That's what bothers me about this situation. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here, guys, and chat with you about this real quick because it had been in my spirit for a minute, and now that Beverly Hills is coming back on tonight after their month-long hiatus, I just wanted to kind of get us excited about it, and you know, sort of see who was thinking what, if we were on the same page. And I kind of like that we're not on the same page because we all get to, you know, kind of converse about it and we can see different opinions and that sort of thing, which is why I wanted to do this YouTube channel in the first place, was just so we can get together, you know what I'm saying, people who are fans of the show, and talk about it and talk things out. You know what I mean? But anyway, that was it. I wanted to jump on here and talk to y'all about that. We're gonna see what's popping on the show tonight. If it's good, I'm gonna do a thorough recap on it tomorrow. So expect that. If some more news pops off, I'll jump back on here and bring it to y'all. Okay. But with that being said, please hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so, and make sure you guys hit that notification bell button so you can know when I'm going live. I didn't get a chance to send a message out to the texting community. My apologies to you guys. This was so last minute and random that I literally just hopped on the camera and just press record, press live. So that was it. Anyway, make sure you guys stay connected with the channel. Brittany says, can you teach me how to start a channel? If you guys are interested in learning, I don't know. I don't profess to be an expert at YouTube, but what I do know what I do know, okay? And so for those who want it, send me an email and I'll maybe do like a little class or tutorial or something like that if anybody's interested. I don't know. You know, I can give you the tips that I feel like I learned. But anyway, I love y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will catch you guys in the next video.